Welcome to the House of Pain. Yo, Afro Tuck Nation, it's your boy. Time to hang out, wild out, chill out, do what we do. Daredevil episode 4. Oh, snap! Y'all wasn't ready for what's going down. Yo, they giving Netflix a run for their money. But you know what we do? We start with me, you, and the crew. Now pull up, boom it.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation, it's your boy T3 Geek Town. Let's get down for the clown. Before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. 310 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that comes through. We're shooting for that 350. So go tell your mama, go tell your friends. But that's not what brought you up in here today, son. Episode 4, Daredevil.
Let's go.
Absolutely, positively, madness and crazy. Yo, there's only a few things you need to know about this episode because this is the build-up. This is the anticipation. This is the kingpin we've been waiting for. The one we had back in Netflix. The one we had before he fell in love. The one we had before he was like all, business and politics, like, you know what I'm saying? This is the kingpin that we know that is coming. But what did it take? What did it take? It's going to take the injury or the death of the love of his life for him to unleash the madness that he's getting ready to ensue. Do you imagine? Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm ahead of myself. Let me slow down. Let me take it back. Let's run it back. What did we learn from episode 4? One, we finally getting the Bullseye that we always know and love. Bullseye is always unhinged because he is all over the place with his mind, but he is calculating everything that he does. It may seem like madness to him, but is really a game plan on his part. Sounds a lot like the Joker. Deadpool. Did I say Deadpool? Bullseye. Good Lord. Somebody help me. Bullseye has that whole unhinged, crazy, deranged kind of a kill. He, in his mind, he's doing what he got to do, not just for money, but for power, for respect. And in this particular episode, to balance the scales that is going on, he wants to take out the kingpin. Like, he's gonna come back and try to kill Daredevil, but right now his number one point is Kingpin and his wife. And you got to see how far he will go to do it. That diner scene was everything. Why was that everything? Because this is showing that Disney Plus is like, look, son, we may have the Lion King and Frozen, but we killing everybody with no reservations on what we doing around here. And that is what made the Netflix series the best series of all the group. And you're taken back to the darker realms of life. And to watch him unhinged, to go crazy, to go off the rails is off the chart. Number 2, Daredevil has now indoctrinated White Tiger. Yes, the little girl. He asked her. He said, do you know what you're asking for? Do you know what you're about to embark on? You know this does not come with an easy road. And she's like, yes, I know. I can do this. We're going to find out because we know that she is the next White Tiger. She is getting into the game. She has the amulet on, which means her abilities, her mutants, her all around just like abilities have been enhanced, which is why she will be able to move, fight, and go better, faster, stronger than she used to back in the days. Number 3, BB is finding herself in a situation that she may not be able to get out of.
Oh my gosh.
Because the young man that she thinks she's playing, he's not as dumb as he looks. He may play stupid and he may look a little cuckoo Cobain, but he is not as dumb as he looks. He is trying everything in his power not to turn her in, but he fears Fisk more than he loves her. And that is going to be her downfall because she keeps playing with this boy and she keeps playing with his emotions. And she said it wasn't no date, but he ain't giving up because he's like, yo, and I feel like her final rejection may lead to her downfall when he finds out that she will not submit to the love he has in his heart. Number 3, we got way too much of Kingpin's wife. Meeting the mayor, going into her conversation with Kingpin about him leaving, doing all the talks and conversations and all those different illustrations. We got to see everything that we wanted to see with her and to get her rolling. She has been the vital point since she was introduced in season 1 of Daredevil. She has been an intricate part of his life. She was the first to give him the painting, the white painting, the white rabbit in the snowstorm, and then remember he was whooping that man up in the basement, and blood got on the white part, and they were like, you know what, that makes it a little bit more better. You know what I'm saying? And then she walks into the fighting match, the ring, the spot to where Kingpin didn't want her to be, and at the moment she did exactly what she did. She tamed his wild side because he was about to bust old boy in the back of his head. He gets embarrassed, knocks this fool out, but in the midst of it all, Bullseye comes in, takes out those guards like they were Swiss cheese, homie, and went hard in the paint with it. Even though Kingpin blocked and stopped the major piece of the puzzle that was heading for her head, the glass shard hit her in the temple. She bled out, and the blood on her dress was just as white as the painting that he gave her, which means she's either dead or she's going to be severely out of commission for quite some time. And now Kingpin is going to lose his ever-loving mind. He's not going to come into the point. Daredevil stopped him from killing Bullseye. Daredevil came in and interfered on the trap. He's going to blame both of these fools, and now he's got to kill everybody, and this task force is about to go wild. Oh my goodness, this sets up for what? The Defenders. I expect either episode 5, which is this next week, or 6. This is when Jessica Jones is going to have to show up and show out, and the Defenders are going to either make an appearance in the final episode as they go on a boss level fight, because it's about to go down. Man, this episode was by far the most juiciest, the most revealing, the most you were able to build upon the characters and give us what we want and still tell the story, which is what made Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and even though a lot of folks didn't like Iron Fist, one of the best series in the Netflix family and Disney Plus. You are finally embracing the impartment of what it was taking for us to get what we wanted to see. Whew, man, there was a lot that went down. If you have not watched this full episode 4, and this is just a small piece. We could talk about Val. We could talk about the gun exchange. We could talk about the guy that works for Val and the conversation they had and what he's going to have to do and what Kingpin is doing to piss Val off. Again, I gave you a whole breakdown of Val. How do you not know who she is yet? All right, folks. All right. So what are we talking about tomorrow? I actually have a general conversation about my Dragon Ball Z lovers. I am a full-on fan of Dragon Ball Z, and I love the show. And I decided to go back and rewatch the entire first half.
Wow.
First and foremost, because I've never been able to sit down and watch it in its entirety. Because as we was growing up, there were episodes we were missing, series that was missing, or if we found it on DVD, we didn't find like 2 or 3 of them, so we was missing pieces. So I can know the gist and the ends of most of it, but not all of it, and how they got to where they got to. But I come across some interesting things. That is so funny how you don't want to notice some things that be cute until you become an adult. But I don't care. I'm a 49-year-old man who's about to get down, and I'm on Dragon Ball Z, and I'm going to do it all day, every day, any kind of way. And we're going to talk about it on tomorrow on Afro Tech Nation. But until then, oh, let's go and play my song. Till then, let's get down for the get down. You know when the song comes on, it's time for your man to get long and get gone. Because if you see your man's in the streets, hit him with the beats. Hit him with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle. TikTok, Instagram. Go check out your boy. Let's go. Woo!
Club with my homies, trying to get a little VI.
caught in the crossfire.